on external power through most of the count to preserve those batteries which must be used during the powered flight. We've just taken a look at them by going internal and then switching back to external again. The batteries all look good. The next time we go internal will be at the 50-second mark with those batteries, and they will remain, of course, on internal power during the flight. The lunar module, which has been rather inactive during these latter phases of the count, also is going on internal power at this time on the 2 batteries in the ascent stage and the 4 batteries at the descent stage. For the next 20 minutes, we'll take a look at some systems in the lunar module, then power down at about the 10-minute mark in the count, power down the telemetry to preserve the power of the lens. The lunar module in Apollo 11, of course, when it separates from the command module in lunar orbit, will have the call sign Eagle. The command module call sign, once the 2 vehicles separate, will be Columbia. Both Columbia and Eagle are go at this time at 29 minutes, 24 seconds, and counting. This is Kennedy Launch Control.
CMP, your helium tank tip on Quad A. 72. Quad B.
TVGS, LTC 1 level.
80 degrees.
The C-band big and number 2 is coming on.
4100.
Yes, come. SRO, you come.
Roger.
187. 94%. And 68 degrees.
Quad shot.
Okay, 79 degrees. 4050. 190. And 100%.
Go.
And 72 degrees.
Quad B.
Quad B, 60, make that 76 degrees, 4050, 185, 98%, 71 degrees.
All right, CMP, that looks good. All right, 525 has been verified. MQLD, SDC. MQLD, SDC, 214. This is good, QLD, go ahead. All right, QLD verified.
So I was going to give the skip good flight to a little status report with the launch vehicle.
And the event was successful.
Thank you.
tape, analog, and event recorders are on now. All right. Okay, flight SDC.
Go ahead.
All right, verify no requirement for an update.
Verify no requirement.
Okay, if we need to make one later, we'll come back to them. 527 verified. 528 through 31 we will not do right now.
Everybody set up. Go, go.
All right, we have word from the launch vehicle. They have completed their transfer to internal power, or the test, and the limb is in on internal power. Everything looks good. All right, sequence 532. CDR on panel 8. We're going to set your auto RCS select switches.
Time to go.
All right, your AC roll, all 4 off.
4 off.
Your B&D roll, Baker 1, main able.
Main A.
Dog 1, main Baker.
Dog 1, main B.
Baker 2, main able.
Baker 2, main able.
Dog 2, main Baker.
Dog 2, main B.
On your pitch. Able 3, main Baker.
Able 3, main B.
Charlie 3, main able.
Charlie 3, main able.
Able 4, main able.
Able 4, main able.
Charlie 4, main Baker.
Charlie 4, main Baker.
On your yaw. Baker 3, main able.
Baker 3, main able.
Dog 3, main Baker.
Dog 3, main Baker.
Baker 4, main Baker.
Baker 4,
This
main
is
Baker.
Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We just passed the 26-minute mark in the count. T-minus 25 minutes, 53 seconds and counting. Still proceeding very satisfactorily. At this time, spacecraft test conductor Skip Chauvin working with astronaut Buzz Aldrin in the middle seat, covering the final pressurization of the reaction control system for the spacecraft. These are those big thrusters on the side of the service module that are used for maneuvers in space. Each one of these thrusters is capable of 100 pounds of thrust. There are 16 of them located in 4 quadrants around the service module. We pressurize the system with helium prior to launch to make sure that all will be in readiness for use in space. The countdown still proceeding satisfactorily. It picked up at the T-minus 9 hour mark at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight last evening. We just had 2 comparatively minor problems since that time. The major portion of the countdown during the early morning hours, some 5 hours of work was taken to load the various propellants aboard the stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle. As we came into the count this morning, we did already have the fuel aboard the first stage, but it was necessary to bring the liquid oxygen aboard all 3 stages and the liquid hydrogen fuel aboard the second and third stages. Close to 750,000 gallons of propellants were loaded during these 5 hours. Following that, the astronauts, the prime crew, were awakened at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight as planned in their countdown, and proceeded to have a physical examination in which they were declared flight ready. They sat down for the normal astronaut fare on launch day. As far as breakfast is concerned, orange juice, steak, scrambled eggs, toast, and coffee. The 3 pilots were joined by 2 of their colleagues at breakfast, Director of Flight Crew Operations Deke Slayton, and the backup command module pilot Bill Anders. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. For internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5.
downrange 883 miles. Outboard engine cut off. And we have a good third stage now.
Flight, are you? We're go flight. 10-6, we're go flight.
Velocity 23,128 feet per second. Downrange 1,000 miles. Altitude 101 miles.
Flight, are you? Looking good. Flight, little noise on raw, all sorts of degrees. So.
Velocity 25,254 feet per second. Downrange 1,400 miles now. Altitude 102.8 nautical miles. Shut down right on time.
101.4 by 103.6. Roger, shut down, and we copy 101.4 by 103.6.
Stand by for you, Fido. Flight Fido, we are go. Confirmed go.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are confirmed to go for orbit.
Flight James, GNN is go. Roger. Standing by for you, Houston. Roger, Flight, we have the range safety receiver safe. Roger, range safety receiver safe. Got time. Flight Fido.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. The booster is safe.
All Roger.
Show velocity at insertion 25,568 feet per second.
Econ Flight, are you? We're go flight. GNC, we're go flight.
Very good. Trust. Ignition. Apollo to 15. Check that, please. Confirm ignition, and the thrust is go. Pressure's look good. Glasses up and in up the line. There could be lightning, or it could be something to do with the engine coming. Securing us out of degree off, seated in. Dr. Delivery got 131. We did that. Apollo 11, this is Houston at 1 minute. Trajectory and guidance look good, and the stage is good. Apollo 11, that's good. Right. Okay, I think we're talking too long. Yes, but John. Yes, it is awesome. Search for green, yes. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't look out window 1. If you look, if it looks like what I see out window 5, you don't want to look at it. I don't see anything. Why? Well, he's flashing. Oh, I see a little flashing up there. You see that? Buzz, did you look? Just watch window 5 just a second. See it? Damn. Look at that, just kind of spark plug. Oh, what's that's really see your ship? I don't know, but it's your put a little blurb in there in 2 minutes. I think you're increasing the thrust. I think you can see your ship. Apollo 11, this is Houston. Thrust is good. Everything's still looking good. I just felt like a pitch change rather than an acceleration increase. Roger, Houston. Apollo 11. We're reading the VI of 35579er. And the EMS was plus 3.3, over.
Roger, plus 3.3 on the EMS. And we copy the VI.
Houston, Apollo 11, that's Saturn.
Please. One minute to separation.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Your go for separation. Our system's recommendation is arm both pyro buses, over.
Okay, Pyro B coming armed. My intent is to use bottle primary one as per the checklist, therefore I just turned day on.
Roger, we concur with the logic.
We're awaiting confirmation of separation.
CFC mode auto. Start the digital and timer. Okay, start. Translate select hold. CM launch vehicle set push button. Watch the tank pressure and the engine light. Good. Here we go. Houston, we're about to set. Testing.
Now we copy.
Yep. Trash. Set complete.
Roger, that'll be.
Okay, got 0.7. I'm going to stop there. Okay, now.
Release. That'll be a speed of -100.8.
Okay.
Launch VS propellant. Verify 8 up great.
Okay, you got problems there. Get fix those ones. There you go.
I get them.
Okay. Okay.
What up?
Let's see.
And primary and secondary propellant B went Barber Polo set. That was secondary propellant on Quad Bravo?
Quad Bravo, yeah. Both the primary and secondary talkbacks went Barber Polo. Were you open? Okay. You're... That's the rest of the 145, right? Is it...
That's Kiever 62?
Yeah.
Proceed, you're 60.
He's pitching, trying to turn itself off again. Look at that.
Holding it this time?
Watch it. I'm going to go back to upgrade command. Slows it down. Pitch it.
You man that pitch to excitement here? That's right. Okay, I see a slot panel going out. Okay, you gotta get a 6 pitch in there. Yeah. See a slot panel. Is it flying? Yep.
It's alright. Jeez, that's unbelievable.
See, it's good. We need about a 5-degree right. We need to stop our...
Okay, what's that?
And that's
pretty far away from. Okay, watch this. We should be stopping here.
How long do we want to run that film? Reload mine.
He's fine.
Okay, you got 100.4 now.
Yeah, I know those numbers don't mean anything. You know, they were 99 something when we turned around. Don't ask me why. I've trusted Corey quite a bit, and I don't know why those numbers are screwed up, but they were.
How's he look to you? Looks like he's getting closer to 100,
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's drifting down. And he's close to me,
How are our 8th grade talkbacks? They still grow good. Flies like a space cat instead of a simulator.
That's good.
Sure beautiful. I hope you get some pictures.
I got the 16 millimeters.
Is it going?
16 frames pass out? Yeah. Send it. 1250. Beautiful. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, we're closing at a leisurely pace. Hey, how long is this good for? It's on it. It's printed. Yeah, it's 6 frames. It's 15. I'd suggest toward the end you probably twist it up a little bit. You want to get the whole thing? Not sure. The thing is, it's sitting there. I can't get much of that. It's no good, I'm afraid. Can I hold something for you? Take a couple of feet. Yeah, you might look, if you're looking for something to do, you might just look over my panel 1 and 8 and all that, make sure all the switches are to your liking. Apollo 11, this is Houston, radio Echo. Yeah, I'll do. RCS is working anyway. How far out are you? Report by early week signal. Yes, I got about that. We believe that my car is on maneuvering in the place called the installation back maneuver. It's been hitting the head. Well, he's a mighty good. Look at it. This is just a week general packaging. Yeah, things occasionally come scooting out. And occasionally, you know, a little piece of something hits the, what do you call that, covering? The whole lamp quivers every so often. All the surface of it, you know, it just kind of shakes like that. Yeah, just one spot, so it's not being hit. Open it something. Just from the atmosphere, you think? Stand by, request.
Apollo 11, this is Houston broadcasting in the blind. Request Omni Bravo. If you read us, request Omni Bravo. Out. Apollo 11, this is Houston, how do you read?
Goldstone still showing weak signal strength.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, how do you read? Over. Apollo 11, this is Houston, do you read? Over. Apollo 11, this is Houston, radio check, over. Apollo 11, this is Houston, radio check, over. Apollo 11, this is Houston, radio check, over. Roger, we're copying you about 5 by 2, very weak. Can you give us a status report, please? Understand you are using the high gain, over.
That's affirmative.
Roger, I read you very loud and clear, Buzz. Mike's pretty weak.
Roger, we've got the high gain locked on now, I believe, auto tracking now.
Okay, you're coming in loud and clear, but Mike is just barely readable.
How are you reading, Mike?
Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are docked.
That's affirmative. Houston, CDI, how do you read distance?
11 CDR, 11.
O2 fans.
Roger, O2 heaters to auto, or you can watch them in the on position, and O2 fans manual on. Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
Houston, Apollo 11.
Roger, in reference to your question on RCS usage, it looks like you're about 18, maybe 20 pounds below nominal at the present time. No problem at all, over.
Right. Want to be 18, 20 pounds above nominal, babe.
Sorry about that.
This is Apollo Control at 4 hours 34 minutes. Apollo 11's velocity is 14,972 feet per second. Its distance from Earth is 15,895 nautical miles. Spacecraft weight, 96,760.9 pounds. We're about 5 minutes away from the evasive maneuver that will ensure there will be no problems of recontact between the spacecraft and the S4B stage of the launch vehicle.
11, Houston, your systems are looking good. We're standing by for the burn.